Hello, I'm Jessica.
I'm Jeanette.
And we are So Sweet Quilt Shop in Brunswick.
Way far apart.
In Brunswick, Missouri, and we are going to do our chat today. So we each have 8 projects that we're going to share with you, and like I said, we are a quilt shop, so if any of the patterns, books, or kits we have in the shop, we will tell you that, but we will not be giving you a price or anything. You'll need to call the shop to find out more information, or you can always go over to our Facebook page, and we do live shopping every Friday on Facebook at 9:30. And a lot of the things that you see here, you'll find on that live shopping.
Or you could just private Facebook message, because some of this may not necessarily have been on live shopping. Maybe
Yes.
it's from a long time ago.
Yes, and on the Facebook, we have people shop the replays. So I had a lady in today that said that she's went back and watched all the replays. So like that's a lot. The videos.
Quite entertaining, I'm hoping.
I guess so, because she kept watching. So anyway, you can always go back and watch the replays. You can shop the replays on Facebook. We may or may not have it. And anyway, I can't think of anything else. So some of the stuff we don't have in the shop because we're just sharing with you from our sewing rooms.
Yeah,
So
this she bought somewhere else, even different shop.
So, you'll just be hopefully inspired and entertained. And if you just sew a little bit every day, you'll get progress.
Yes.
I've been sewing more. I went kind of through a downtime, I guess. A season. But my kids are both driving now, so my life's looking a little bit different. And anyway, I'm sewing
Back in your sewing space. All right. I guess I'll go first. So the first thing I'm going to show is the Cathedral quilt. And of course I did not bring a pattern over, but it is a Villa Rosa pattern called Cathedral. We have sold the kit that's in a blue colorway several times on our live shopping.
Well, and actually, if you watched last week's live shopping on Facebook, we had this.
Oh, we did have it on live shopping.
Yes, because we sold several of them.
Yes, because the pattern actually calls for, I think 8 yards.
Kind of like 2
Not even a jelly roll. But I decided at my retreat when I was seeing a lot of people do it, I'm going to use a jelly roll. Well, that's all good and fine, but a jelly roll has 42 strips. You need 59 blocks, so I had to get 5 more fat quarters. 1 jelly roll strip will only do 1 block, and you'll end up with like an 18-inch piece or 20 inches, and it's just not quite enough.
So Mom's gonna do a scrappy binding.
I am, to use up some of my leftover jelly roll strips. And you can never have enough.
And then that orange is a speckled.
This is speckled, yes. And I did reorder that because we were out.
Okay, so of course, my first thing's on the bottom of the pile here. So I'm gonna have to dig. I finished Fab Farm, guys.
I know, and I want to see it. I've just seen it online myself.
Yes, and it's big. You're not really gonna see it very much from here. But anyway, I did put a picture of it on Instagram and on our private Facebook page, so you can go there. But you guys have been watching me struggle with the blocks all this time. It is done.
It is huge.
Yeah, it's big. It's
maybe 80 by 80 or close to it.
73 by 75. No, that's
the bunny
one. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like 80 by 80.
That's what I would guess. It's more square, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty.
It's so cute.
She's got this really pretty, I think it's called a cross weave. That's this blue in the background. There's a lot of work into that.
Yes, so if you happen to see a mistake, just keep it to yourself because I'm not going to fix it.
I'm not going to undo any of it.
No, I worried these flowers, look how these things don't line up here. But I went back and looked at the pattern and was like, I don't know. That's how it told me to do them. So anyway, but I'm over it.
I like the
fixing
sunflower, Sunflowers are unique.
Yeah, I'm not fixing it.
No two are the same.
My flowers are just like barely dangling on their stem.
I think it's really cute.
Okay, but here, one more thing. Look at the fun backing.
Oh, it's got farm animals on it.
And I got this from our sale room, so yay.
Yay, that's
Won't
great.
this be fun?
So it is, she's going to show you a close-up so you can see the farm scenes in it.
Isn't that cute?
It's really cute.
Yeah, so that's going to be the back end. I have it pieced, so it's ready.
So that's progress right there, too.
Yeah, it's going to be quilted, maybe by next week. We'll see.
Yay. So that block of the month, there's no packages left. I mean, you went through all that you cut, you sold them.
Yes,
And
but
you
there's
just have a pattern.
patterns, and we do have that background fabric. It's a basic, so you could get your own.
Yeah, and we just did similar colors. So when you look at it and you're like, oh, I want that brown, just have a similar brown or tan or whatever.
Right.
We just went all over the store, and when she put it together, it's not one line of fabric necessarily at all. Okay, so my next, I'm not very good about bringing patterns with me. So Florence is my next quilt top I got done. And if you watched last week's, I had these quilt tops done last week.
Yeah, if you watched last week, you saw Mom be irritated at me.
That's why I wasn't so much irritated at her as I was myself.
I never did go back and watch it. I wondered how it looked on the video because she was annoyed that I rushed her in here. And then she forgot.
Well, I was more irritated at myself, but I'd worked all morning to get these two done for live shopping.
She was mad at herself, but she took it out on me.
It's like, and I left them at home.
Yeah, I actually felt bad about it.
Okay, anyway. This is Florence, which is a Villa Rosa pattern. We have sold this as a kit on live shopping in Christmas prints.
Well, and we showed the Halloween one too last week, and we actually have it here in the shop too as a kit.
Oh, I did show it live shopping the Halloween last week.
Yeah, but yeah, it turned out, and we sold a couple of kits to the retreaters.
Again, just a really nice, fast Villa Rosa pattern. I cut it out one night at 10 o'clock, which was too late because a lot of this was directional. So, you know, just piece it back together when you cut it wrong. And I did do that in a couple of blocks, but nobody knows until I told you. All right. But I really got it sewed in one day. Once you get it cut out, a couple hours of cutting it out, and then you can sew it in one day.
Okay, so I had this fat quarter pack that Mom bought me at a quilt shop a long time ago, and it was just 12 fat quarters in a bundle. They weren't aligned, they just kind of coordinated, and I made this with them.
Is that the honey love? No.
Honey
bouquet.
Honey bouquet. And I made it, and in like a few hours, and then I brought it in and quilted it.
Is this the one you made with the emery horner too?
Yes.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah.
I love this little quail-y fabric. See, it has quails and it has ducks and turkeys.
And then I had cut this backing for a different quilt, and I cut it wrong, and it fit this one perfectly, and it's got little birds on it.
Perfect.
So.
Goes with the quail fabric.
Yeah.
Just fun prints, and whatever shop I got that at, Lord knows where, but they just mixed all the lines together, and it just looks so pretty.
Yeah, they just looked really pretty together.
People, you can do the same thing. You don't have to have,
Not
everything has to be the same designer.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this one with the cats and the squirrel.
I know, it's just so cute.
It's really cute.
Yeah, and I did make sure they all went the same direction. So there was one of the quails where I kind of had to piece, but you don't notice it.
No, don't know that. Okay, so my next thing, let's get to sit down for a minute until I show my other two big quilts. But I'm going to show you progress on my cross stitch. It's the only cross stitch I brought because currently it's the only one I choose to work on. Not that I don't have others I should be working on. So there's the pattern, and we do not have the pattern in the shop. Hopefully soon. I've not even looked to see if I can get it. It is a couple years old. But that's what I've been concentrating on, is that big bouquet of flowers at the bottom, which sets in a vase. There's quite a bit of stitching there, and each flower has 3 to 4 colors, but I've made really good progress, and so I just want to stay on it. I love the colors. It's very soft. It's kind of an antique-y looking. And I just am stitching it on the called for fabric, which I think is a 36 count winter brew linen. And then I'm using all the called for floss.
Very nice.
Yes, and I love my little ring.
Yes.
You know, I'm trying to be like Carol. All of her little cross stitching things look so nice.
I'm gonna be like Carol when we grow up.
Yes.
So my next thing is I got binding cut
On
for
a baby.
this quilt.
On a baby.
The stripes?
I love the stripe. Now,
And it's on a baby.
that didn't come with that because I would have just bought you the fat quarter pack.
No, I just bought this in the shop, but I thought,
Yeah.
the stripe, can't go wrong with that.
Wow. And then that just looks fun. That'd be a great quilt for many occasions.
Yeah.
Think about somebody's birthday or
I mean, just who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows who will end up with it?
Oh, I know. Someone asked me once, not too long ago, how many quilts do you need? And I thought that was so rude.
So rude. Don't ask. Don't ask
There's
that.
not a magic number.
I need a lot of them. Which we had someone in here. His wife had passed away, and she had left him with 100 quilts not quilted.
Oh, I see. I bet that's overwhelming to him.
It is overwhelming to him. He was wondering what he should do with them. I'm like, I mean, so anyway, it left me thinking, don't do that. Get your quilts quilted. Just do edge-to-edge quilting. I mean, you can go as cheap as you can go, but get them quilted and binding. That way, when you leave this
Pass
world,
on for whatever reason.
they can at least do something with them. Because, I mean,
They're
you don't
usable.
know what to do with quilt tops.
They're usable, man.
And I mean, now he'll have to pay to have them quilted.
And it's overwhelming for 100 tops at one time.
Yeah.
And maybe, you know, you could pass them out to family members and they'd go get them quilted. But if they're not quilted, they're not a quilt and they're not usable.
They're not usable. And then the people that, I mean,
there's people that don't sew at all and they don't
if
know how to do
if
binding.
you had 100 quilts that you had quilted and binding and you passed away, your loved one could pass them out at the funeral. Because everyone could have a quilt then.
Yes,
I mean, you know, just
Made
pass them
by,
out. They're
yeah.
all made. They're made and done. But what are you going to do with a quilt top? Anyway, a little tangent. So we'll move on.
Okay. All right. So your turn or my turn again?
I just went with my binding.
Okay. So Let Freedom Ring Block of the Month. I'm going to share that. So this is a Block of the Month currently going on. I want to say it ends in December, January. But it was just 9 months, so you can see there's 9 rows.
So it's over now?
I don't think it's over yet. I don't think
don't
it's
think
over
it's
until
over yet.
December.
Yeah.
And this is
I
soon to
had
be
someone
October.
in here asked me this and I couldn't. I got distracted.
So you didn't come up with an answer. We do have it in the book. It does tell you, but I don't remember. So I just take the packages home, then I don't pay attention to the months. But right now I am working on the 8th month, so it's the big houses. And I did get 3 big houses done.
Wow.
So last week when I
Those
showed
are
you,
pretty big.
they are, this row is big. I mean, you can see it's really wide. And so I have the other 2 small houses cut out. They are on my cutting table. I'm kind of like Jessica. I like to lay it on a board, which we have those Lori Holt, whatever you call them, designer boards.
Yeah.
And then I like to lay out what I'm working on, and then all the right little areas, and you're grabbing up the right size for whatever.
Right.
So anyway, got the next 2 cut out, but I have not really sewn today. I've been cleaning, which is not fun at all.
No.
I know, but I have a possibly company coming in the next 2 weekends, so it's like you gotta get all them bedrooms, fresh sheets, clean the bathrooms, the toilets.
No, thank you. Okay, so my next one is I put binding on
that.
this Tilda quilt.
And that looks like your background for your, well, not quite, for your farm thing.
Yeah, it's a little bit darker,
It's
but I got
very
it.
weekly.
I got it sewn on. I just need to. I think
that's neat.
I
So is this a kit we have here?
This was a fat quarter bundle that we have in the shop, and the pattern is a Villa Rosa, and I don't remember the name of it.
I love it. I love all the animals.
So anyway, you could make this. You could get the fat quarter pack. It's a 16 fat quarter
I
pack.
think you got it upside down.
And the pattern, I don't know that there's a direction.
Oh, well, I thought the animals looked like they go the other way.
Well, I tried to, but they don't. They go all the different directions.
So it's probably a Villa Rosa pattern?
Yeah, I think
Card
so.
of some kind? I can't remember.
And I did a Minky back.
Oh yeah, like that. And the quilting's real different. It almost looks like flying geese or something.
Yeah.
That's real cool. That's perfect backing because it's kind of purple and pink.
Yep. It's mauve.
Mauve.
Don't you think? Mauve?
Really light mauve. Okay. The next one for me, we're already on number 5. Binding sewn on my trail mix, which I thought I made it over here. Oh, there's the pattern. I can't see that one very good. It's
I
very
know,
light.
the pattern is so light, but that's the pattern.
So the
Trail
pattern
mix.
had all low volumes for all the blocks, and then the sashing was even low volume with just little color cornerstones. So we did this as a sew along. Has it been a year ago?
Yeah, we did it on our private Facebook group. We did it as a sew along, and then we did prizes. This was probably the last one we did, isn't it?
I think it's the last one we've
We
done.
probably should do another one.
It probably should, but now we're thinking holiday time. It's like I ought to wait till after all the holidays are over.
Maybe the new year.
So I got the bindings.
Binding. Mine is in the lineup to be quilted.
Yes, I had 3 quilts stacked to put binding on. So it's not hand sewn, as you can see. Still got to do all the tacking down. But I like to have a couple of these ready to go. And then if I take a car trip, that's a perfect thing to me. When I'm not driving, of course. But to set, and if I'm setting it anyway, this doesn't take a lot of concentration. Or like cross stitching, you gotta be able to count. You don't have to do any of that with binding.
Right.
Anyway, got this binding sewn on by machine, ready to hand sew.
So this morning I had about 30 minutes in my sewing room. So I have had this pattern for a while. This is one we have in the shop. It's a table runner, and it just uses a charm pack. That's it. Finishes 15.5 by 38, and I had a winter wonder. I don't know where I got this. I don't have it.
Yeah, I'm sure we don't. I know I gave you some Christmas charm packs.
But I cut them. So all you did was cut 1.5 and 3.5, and then you're gonna sew them together.
And there's no sashing or anything.
No sashing or anything. So anyway, I'm gonna do that real fast.
And that would make a great bench pillow, because a bench pillow is about 16 by 36.
Yeah, it's a good size for that. So anyway, we do have the pattern here in the shop. It's $3.85.
Really a deal. Okay, so my next thing, there's another binding sewn on. So this is a quilt we have, a quilt kit we have in the shop called Compass Star. So we have the pattern if you would just want the pattern, but we actually have the kit. And it got quilted, I think, last week.
Yeah.
And I got the binding on it.
I think I worked on this, me and Jackie.
I think you and Jackie was a combo deal. But it turned out so pretty. You know, a quilt top is not a quilt till it's quilted. So it has, well, you can't see it at all.
It's not done until it's quilted and has binding.
So there's a striped binding that comes.
I like that.
That comes in the package, and I got it all sewn on again, ready to hand sew.
And we just have a few of these kits left.
There's the backing I got in the clearance room.
Yeah, I love a clearance backing bind.
Yes.
And this is an Essex linen background. We love our Essex linen background.
We do. It just gives it so much texture. But this is a really pretty quilt. It's done with Laundry Basket's Beach House fabric line.
And it looks challenging, but it really isn't too bad.
It really is not. I mean, I think I showed it in the process of making it. I like to put a block together, and I put it on a paper plate, and I build that block, and then it takes 20 of these stars, and so it's 3 colors in each star.
Very nice.
And it's just backward, so it's a great one to have to do other things with. And I appreciate her patterns. I love her patterns, but she pretty much only does them in solids.
So yeah, you really have to
get a different look when you go with prints.
Yeah. Okay, so I had this little pattern at home called Dandy Candy, which we also have here in the shop. And it uses like a candy bar, which those are like the 5 by 2.5,
3.5,
by 2.5 by 5. But why not just cut a charm pack in half?
Well, yeah, again.
And you could, I could probably make 2 of them, right? But anyway, that's what I did. So I have the charm pack, so I cut them in half. So now I have 2.5 by 5.5.
Or 2.5 by 5.
Or 2.5 by 5. I actually have 42 of these, so I could make 2 of these. And then I was gonna do this.
There's your sashing.
For the little sashing piece.
And binding.
Yeah.
Well, look at you. You are on a roll.
Yes, I think I can whip these up.
Are you thinking Christmas?
I mean, maybe everyone's gonna get a runner for Christmas.
Yeah. It's a cute idea to give a table runner and like a casserole dish and a fake recipe.
That's so cute.
I have seen that. Well, I've actually done it a few times for a wedding gift, but it's a cute idea.
Maybe that will be my new thing.
Maybe.
This Christmas. Everyone will get a table runner and a casserole dish.
And a recipe.
And a recipe of some kind.
Like. Okay, Nantucket. So now you get to see something that I've not got any progress on, which this is the December small. I need to make sure I have this wrote down in the back that I took this kit home.
Yeah, someone else might be taking it home.
I hope not. So this is 45 by 54, it takes 10 back quarters. And so for the December small, we have done some gorgeous Christmas fabric by Art Gallery. Look how pretty that is. Look at the green. The colors are very different for Christmas. So you've got some pinks, some light greens, some turquoisey colors. The 10 back quarters, and I did show the pattern. So, I mean, the pattern ought to go together really fast. Look at Santa.
He's so jolly.
He's so jolly. You've got little hot mugs of chocolate. You've got Christmas lights, candy canes, penguin snow skiing.
It's cute.
It's a cute, just a little.
It's adorable.
Yes. They're also cute, and I would just really love to get going on this. This print's really different, how it's almost done like on a row or something.
Oh.
No, I'm just gonna cut it up and make it work in there. I'm not gonna fuss about it too much.
Being on a row.
But 10 back quarters for this quilt.
Okay.
But you know what? I think I put in 12.
Well, so you have some playroom.
Well, because I think when I did the kids, I said something about it being bigger.
Oh, you might make it
I
a little
don't know.
bigger.
We'll just see because I don't remember.
Because it's not very big. 45 by 54.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, you definitely have 12.
Yeah, you have 12. So you could make another row, and I think that's what I thought.
So make it a little longer.
Make it a little longer. Maybe that's 13. I think there should be at least 14 in there. I don't know. There's another bonus.
I was thinking,
We'll see
maybe
if I
should
can
look at
get
this
to working
list.
on that. So next week we'll be like, oh, that's the mystery.
I'm sure you priced the kit accordingly, though.
I hope so. Now I have to go look.
Maybe we're giving away 3
Straight
back quarters.
Bonus.
You really probably should go look.
I will look. I'll be here tomorrow. All day.
Okay, so the bunny, since I finished Fab Farm, yay, we're gonna start the bunnies.
I love the bunnies.
And the bunnies start in November, limited spots, so get yourself signed up. You're gonna pay, I hate to say this because I'm
$40, I thought.
$40 for the first month because I'm going to give you a big chunk of background, and then after that, I'm not going to say because I can't remember. I want to say it's like $12 or $15 a month after that.
Just
They
go
do-
on for 12?
Yes,
12
you do
months.
2 bunnies a month. But I got the first bunny cut out,
So yay.
which I didn't bring it because all the little pieces. I did post a picture of it, and I mean, someone was like, "Oh my goodness, all those little pieces." Yeah, for one bunny.
That's how Elizabeth works.
Yes. So this is the first one we're doing.
Oh, cute.
So we're gonna do all the, like these bunnies, they're all the same. And so we'll do all those bunnies and then we'll move on to the next bunny. That way, when you made the first one, you kind of know what you're doing for the second one.
And it's like a little family. So you got mom and dad and brother and sister.
And it's big too, 73 by 75.
Yeah.
So anyway, hope maybe next week I'll have a bunny done for you.
So cute.
Yes.
So cute. There's a little baby quilt on the back of it, which is really cute.
Yeah, one lady come in and she was like, I want to make the baby quilt.
38 by 48. I think it's cute too.
Yeah, make the baby quilt.
That'll bring me more my speed if I get through 4 of them.
Yeah, I mean, you could just get it and make 4 baby quilts and give them away as gifts if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Someone did that with the Fab Farm. They did the 4, because it's done in like 4 quadrants, so.
I have 4 baby quilts.
Anyway, yeah, bunnies.
That's
Okay.
cute. All right, so my very last thing is to show the block of the month, Little Miss Sawtooth.
Now this thing's full.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's full.
Okay, so sorry. I'm
Okay,
gonna
no
show
one can
you.
do this.
Yes.
I mean,
so
you can get the book.
you can still, well, and it was on the list to order.
Okay, maybe you can't even get the book,
Maybe you can't get the book yet.
but we'll get it ordered.
We'll get it ordered. Anyway, we're doing it in very similar colors as the front of it, which is done pretty scrappy, lots of different low volumes, but we're staying in those colors of chestnut and corally pink and kind of a mauve color. We've got, of course I can't bring them over because I got them hung up, but I got September and October finished and they're hanging up. And
You
this
can
is,
go back and watch. I think we've shown them
yes.
before.
So this is November in a bag. Isn't that exciting?
So exciting.
So exciting. So we'll see if I can get that done in a week too.
All right, so my last thing is I want to make the Florence that Mom's made.
Oh, that'd be so pretty.
And I'm gonna do it in this. I was gonna do it in the other one, but we have more of these, so I thought I'm gonna do these.
Oh yes. Well, then get a real, oh, that gray contrasting. Oh, that'd be pretty.
Yeah, so this is a Color Masters pack that we have here in the shop, and there are 12 fat quarters in there. And then I couldn't decide on the background. What do you guys think?
Accent stuff.
This, which is a gray cross sleeve,
It's a little darker.
or this, that is an Essex linen called Heather.
So when you say Heather,
It looks way more gray in real life than it does in that.
yeah, there it kind of looks purpley.
Yeah, but it's gray.
I think I like the light one.
Well, that's the one I liked first, but then I thought, well, maybe I like this one.
Well, I don't know.
But I mean, it looks purple in there, but it's definitely gray in real life. Yeah, I think I kind of like the light one too.
I do too.
It'll be a surprise, you guys.
Yes. What's
wait and see.
that Florence goes together so fast. So when she gets that done, that's 3 that we put together here.
Yeah, this is a good pattern. You guys need it.
Well, these fabrics are so pretty. We do have these in the packs available.
Yes.
Look at that.
That'd be pretty.
It is really pretty. Look here, they've even got a solid in there.
But don't you think a salad will be fine in there?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, those are pretty.
That ends our show.
That ends our hoopla.
Yes, our circus.
Ooh, that's pretty.
That is pretty. All right, well, thanks for watching. We are doing live shopping on Friday at 9:30 on Facebook, so go watch that and click subscribe here on YouTube. Give us a thumbs up, that helps too. And anyway, we appreciate you. Have a great day.
Yes. Hi.